What's up, family? Welcome to another episode of Good Game Thursdays, where we keep it all the way real, and that's real estate, that is. Man, today we have an exciting topic. We're talking about the great debate of it all, renting versus buying. Man, I'm your host, Tevin with Keller Williams Legacy here in the great state of Texas. Y'all, let's dive in. So guys, round one. Flexibility versus stability. In the blue corner, we have renting, the champion of flexibility. Renting allows you to pick up and move without much hassle. Perfect for those who love to explore new places or have jobs that require frequent relocation. Okay, guys, fun fact. Did you know that the average American moves about 11.7 times in their lifetime? Renting make that a breeze. And in the red corner, we have buying, the king of stability. Owning a home means you can settle down, plant roots, and enjoy this sense of permanence. Plus, you can paint the walls any color you like without asking any permission. Fun fact, homeowners tend to stay in their homes for an average of 13 years. That's a lot of time to create wonderful memories. Round two, guys, we got cost considerations. Renting often means lower upfront costs. You typically need a security deposit and first month's rent, but that's it. No hefty down payments or closing costs. And pro tip, use the money saved on upfront costs to explore your new neighborhood or invest in some new furniture. Buying, on the other hand, guys, requires a significant initial investment. But here's the kicker. You're building equity. Equity means wealth, guys. Over time, the money you pay towards your mortgage can increase your net worth. Fun fact, man, let me tell y'all about this story, man. I had a client, man, who bought a fixer-upper, a house that needed a lot of work, man. It needed a lot of work. After a few years of DIY magic, they end up selling the home for double the price. You want to talk about a win? That's a win, guys. Round three, guys, we have maintenance and freedom. Renters rejoice. When the sinks clogs or the roof leaks, it's not your problem. Just call the landlord and let them handle it. Less stress, more time to Netflix binge. Pro tip, always read your lease carefully. Know what maintenance is covered and what's not to avoid any surprises. Homeowners, you get total freedom over your space. Want to knock down a wall or build a treehouse? Go for it. Just remember, with great power comes great responsibility. You're also in charge of all repairs and maintenance. Here's another story for you. One homeowner that I know, man, they turned their backyard into a mini oasis with a koi pond and a hammock. It became the neighborhood's hangout spot. Man, everybody in the neighborhood wanted to come to the house and hang out and go to the backyard to enjoy the oasis. Man, you can do what you want to do when you own a home. Round four, guys, financial growth versus predictability. Renting offers predictable monthly expenses, which can be a lifesaver for budgeting. No unexpected repair bills popping up. Fun fact, some savvy renters use their predictable expenses to save up for their future dream home. Okay, so buying can be a great investment. Over time, property values generally increase and you can build substantial amount of wealth. Plus, there are tax benefits like mortgage interest deductions. So that's the pro of buying. Pro tip, consider a financial advisor to help you understand the long-term benefits and plan accordingly. So the final verdict. So who's the winner in the renting versus buying showdown? Well, it depends on your lifestyle, financial situation, and future plans. Both have their perks and both have their challenges. So, what are the pros and the cons of renting versus buying? Let's find out. A pro for renting a home. We're going to start with renting. So, a pro is flexibility, like we discussed. You have the options to be flexible. You can pick up and move if you want to without much hassle. Lower upfront costs. Just rent, you have to pay the security deposit in the first month's rent. Pretty low upfront costs compared to buying a home. Another one, no maintenance costs, guys. If your sink mess up or your toilet mess up, any kind of repairs that you need when you're renting, just call your landlord up. And it doesn't have to be your responsibility, right? It doesn't. It's not your responsibility to fix maintenance and repairs, right? Another one, access to amenities. Most rental properties have, amenities that you can do, like refrigerators, washer and dryers already in the home. A lot of those amenities you can have access to when you're renting. Another one, predictable monthly expenses. If you are paying $1,100 a month for your rent, you can expect to pay $1,100 a month throughout the term of your lease. Another one, no tax bills. Guys, you don't have to pay taxes when you're renting. When you're renting a home, you don't have to pay taxes on that property. That is the landlord's responsibility. So let's kick into the cons of renting. No equity building. You don't gain equity. You don't gain wealth by renting. Then you have limited control over property. Then you have rent increases. Landlords can boost the rent whenever they feel like it, pretty much, unless they of course they have to communicate that with you. Temporary living situation. Renting is temporary, guys. It doesn't show that sense of permanence, right? No tax benefits. You don't pay taxes on the property, so you're not getting any tax benefits on that property, right? And once again, landlords can raise rent. Those are the pros and cons of winning. Let's dive into the pros and cons of buying. So guys, let's jump into buying. The pros in buying is building equity. Guys, every month you build equity, which means you gain more net worth, right? Every month. Then you have stability and security. Like I said, buying a home, it gives you a sense of permanence, stability. It's yours, right? And then you have the freedom to customize. You want to knock down that wall. You want to paint the interior of the home or the exterior of the home. You have freedom to do so, right? Unless you stay in the HOA, where I'm not going to get into that. So, potential for appreciation. Every year you have potential on your home for appreciation. Your home appreciating its value, right? So that's another pro. Another pro is tax benefits. You are paying taxes on it, so you can get mortgage interest deductions, tax benefit, right? And then no landlord to answer to. You don't have to answer to a landlord. You become the landlord of your home, right? Let's dive into the cons now of buying a home. The cons: high upfront costs. Guys, down payment plus closing costs it can get pretty steep depending on your budget, right? So that's a con. It's higher to get into a home than it is to rent, right? Then maintenance and repairs. You are responsible for maintenance and repairs. If that toilet, that HVAC system mess up, the roof is leaking, you are responsible for those repair costs and maintenance costs. Less flexibility. When you own a home, you can't just pick up and leave when you want to. You have to sell the home You know, you got to do all this to actually move. You can't just pick up and move. So it's less flexibility. Another con, market risk. Whatever the market says, that's how it's going to be. Your value, it can depreciate, it can appreciate, whichever order. It just depends on the market, right? So you have market risk. And then another con is monthly costs can vary, especially on your interest and taxes. They vary. Like I said, what makes up a mortgage interest or a mortgage loan? A mortgage payment. I'm sorry, y'all. What makes up a mortgage payment is principal, interest, taxes, and insurance. So remember that, guys. So guys, do you have any questions or need help deciding which path is right for you? Reach out to me, your trusted realtor at Keller Williams, right? Legacy. I'm here to guide you every step of the way. So no need to stress, worry, or anything like that. I'm here to guide you. Email me at tevinmccleary@kw.com or call me at 903-495-4874 and let's find your perfect home together. That's it for today's episode of Renting versus Buying of Good Game Thursdays. Stay tuned for more real estate tips and fun stories next week. We have a good one next week. We're going to talk about what to do after you close on your new home, right? So until then, I'm out.